This video is going to explain conflicts. So if you're watching this, that means someone from the office, Miss Carla, Miss Michelle, myself, Vanessa, or Sterling has probably called you and told you that you have a court date, but then let you know that myself or Ms. Galvin has a conflict for that day. So let's talk about what that is, how you handle it, and what will happen when you get to court. So conflicts happen all the time, right? We are lawyers, and our job primarily is to go to court to advocate for you. Okay. Well, the judges, there are courts all over this state, right? There's courts in the Coweta County, Fayette, Carroll, Meriwether, and they don't all get on the same page and schedule their court dates on separate days. So a judge in Coweta County and a judge in Harris County and a judge in Meriwether County may all be having court on the same day. When that happens and we get scheduled for multiple court appearances, there are guidelines that the Supreme Court has set out that we must follow. So trials get precedence over non-trials and things of that nature. Okay, so it kind of is like trials and then non-trial court dates. And if there's a tie between if there's two non-trials or two trials, the oldest case gets to go first. Okay, so we don't get to pick which court dates we go to first. We have to go in the order which the Supreme Court has instructed us to go. So there's no like, hey, could I pay more to have you go to my date first? That's not how it works. We have to go in the order the Supreme Court says, or else they're going to hold me in contempt and put me in jail, or put Miss Vanessa in jail, and then we're really not going to be any help for your case. So when we have a conflict, what we do is we file a notice of conflict with the courts in each case, okay? So the clerk, the prosecutors, they get copies of this notice of conflict. What that does is it protects you, okay? Now, you still have to go to the court date, but what you do is we are going to email you a copy of that conflict notice, and you're going to keep it on your phone. That way you just have it with you. It's not a requirement, but it's something we do to kind of help ease your mind. When the judge calls your name, you stand up and say, Your Honor, my name is so-and-so, my lawyer is Ryan Brown, and he told me X or Y. We will either tell you to tell them that we won't be there that day because maybe we're in a trial somewhere that's going to take a week or two, or B, he's coming, he had to go to a different court first. Okay, it's very common. It happens all the time on almost every court date. So it is something we deal with all the time. It's not a big deal. We've got it down to a science how to handle these, and it is nothing that you should stress out about because we've got you taken care of. We've got plenty of systems in place to make sure nothing falls through the cracks, and we're going to take care of you no matter what. So sleep easy, carry that email with you, and you're going to be good to go.